guys. I think we kind of sort of got owned before the ending of the thing, but we're back now.
They get us sometimes.
I know, they do. We are back with the last matchup of the evening, and it is another Terran versus Zerg, but it is not just any Terran. We have BoXeR back on the studio stage here.
After slaying Baxter.
Yes, he did. In a very 2002-esque way,
yes.
Which was so much fun to watch.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
I can't believe I watched that live.
Yeah, we were actually casting that. I was just like, whoa, what, Valkyries? Like,
okay, watching a VOD is one thing, but to actually watch it live, it was just like, I can't believe this is happening.
Was wild.
I felt like I was 21 again. Anyway, so today he's playing BoXeR, which here is a little bit of tidbit information. BoXeR's last televised game was against BoXeR last year, 2007, on October 22nd. So exactly a year ago, to which he won. He beat BoXeR on Monty Hall SC in the Pro League, and that was his last time he was televised. So BoXeR apparently has a lot to win. I mean, he probably wants his revenge, number one. Number two thing here is that every Terran who played today has lost. Have you noticed this?
Yeah. Terran is losing today, man. This is bad. This is like the Brood War campaign right now. I mean, seriously, this is it's not looking good.
Here are our players. Here is Slayer's BoXeR and Hero, and their respective teams, Air Force Ace and STX Seoul. Now, BoXeR, he's a pretty good team player from what I hear. He's good, he's good practice partner. He's good in like 2v2s and stuff like that, but he doesn't have a lot of experience with individual matches, minus that one game against BoXeR, which he won last year. He's more of a macro player, wherefore BoXeR is definitely a more micro player. So
yeah, certainly. I mean, he's the micro player.
Right. He invented micro, basically. So we'll see how this pans out. I mean, we'll see if BoXeR's got any crazy strategies that he's going to use today. Look at him getting all ready. I don't know.
Getting his game face on there. Now, a couple things that I want to point out. First of all, BoXeR's last strategy, I mean, that might very well get Pimpus plays. There's a contest every year where people submit like the best possible strategies or plays that they've seen, and I think he's probably gonna get one of them. I mean, pulling that nuke off.
That was pretty pimp.
I mean, there were some of the other things he was doing as well, but BoXeR, for lack of better words, kind of sucks. Now this guy, no, I'm sorry, it's kind of true. I mean, he did not have a good esports record overall. No offense to him. He might get a whole lot better.
He's new.
But this guy is a little bit more accomplished. So what I'm asking myself right now is BoXeR going to play that crazy style we saw before, or is BoXeR going to play it more safe because he might not be able to get away with something as dangerous as what he attempted to do?
As he did before.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't answer that for you. I mean, BoXeR is legendary for his his different strategies. It's not even crazy. It's just creative strategies.
Yeah.
Like the man knows this game so well that he can use it to his advantage and pull up some, whip up some weird recipe with the ingredients that he has and somehow, make a great banquet out of it. Oh,
wow.
Sorry, that was
powerful.
Look at that. I've got amazing analogies.
If you had seen the things that I've said before and I cast. Okay, BoXeR just joined the game. And I think we're going to have our other player come in just a little bit. Slayer's BoXeR, he's one of those players that he doesn't kind of move with the metagame. It's almost like he's standing outside of the metagame, looking in it, and just seeing where he can, abuse that, I guess I should say.
So, I don't know. I don't even know how Hero could even practice for this match. I mean, I'm sure he went, I'm playing BoXeR. I know he's unconventional. Crap, what do I do? So, But then again, our Terran streak today has been quite bad. All the Terrans have been eliminated. We got Rainbow who won LKK and Fire Fist who won that last round. So hopefully BoXeR will show them up.
Yeah.
And show them what Terran's really supposed to do, especially on these new maps.
Yeah, these new maps, you know, we haven't really seen that many games on them yet. I certainly think if you're just now tuning in, you're only going to watch these BoXeR games as you watch the last ones. Actually, definitely check out the Rainbow versus Zhang games.
Yes.
Because those are actually fantastic. They were really good. Very interesting. We really got to see how people can experiment on these maps. By the way, both players have joined the game, so they may start any second now.
Oh, I think we're starting now.
But get ready. BoXeR versus Hero right now.
Alright, and we begin. First game is on Medusa, as you guys can see. I don't know if you guys got to hear that little chant, but I feel kind of bad for BoXeR who didn't get any fangirls chanting his name.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Well, you know, the GOM TV studios, we're actually kind of on the edge of Seoul.
Yeah.
That just happens to be where we purchased this studio, so... you know, maybe a lot of his fans weren't able to make it out here. You know, even for me, it's actually quite a commute out here. I live basically in downtown, so
same with me.
Yeah, we don't live too far from each other. So I mean, for me, it's actually about an hour to commute down here. For you, Susie, it's probably about an hour 10 minutes. Or something.
It's like an hour 25, something like that. Oh, you guys, I don't know if you checked it out before, but all those are saying how much they love BoXeR and how they want him to win. But
wait, I'm sorry.
sorry.
I don't want to be rude and interrupt, but I might have to insist that because BoXeR's about to do something that's totally insane. Because he's scouting with 2 SCVs really early on, which means we are indeed going to see ForAiur's BoXeR style, and I don't know what that entails. And you could see that Hero's kind of going over, all right, what is BoXeR going to try to do to me? How is he going to try to humiliate me? So let's see.
All right. It looked like the Korean polls gave BoXeR a 92% before, and ForAiur got 8%. So you can see how many fans BoXeR has here in Korea too. God, he's like an idol.
Oh God. All right, I think we're going to be going to get dinner after this a lot sooner than we normally do because I think that BoXeR is going to do, well, actually I know because he did double barracks before depot. BoXeR is going to do a very intense bunker rush. Very, very intense bunker rush. He probably had an alternative strategy mapped out in his head in case he found his opponent pretty quickly, like with that first man SCV. But is this Overlord? I could be mistaken, but is this Overlord not just going to cross over where the barracks are? You know,
I hope not.
Most of this map has that cracked ground, so you can't make buildings there. So he had to move them over here. Now, BoXeR might be trying to do a gamble here and hope that his opponent will not send his Overlord in that direction. But keep this in mind as well. That drone, we can see on the mini-map at the very top, is going to spot that location. He may end up turning that Overlord around before it could be bad news for BoXeR. Now, the SCV is going to come down here. It's done so in such a fashion so that it looks as if this is in fact, a scouting SCV. The timing of it even is probably around the time. Okay, no, well, hold on. All right, now the Zerg is going to be like, wait a minute, there are no SCVs making. And BoXeR is going to wait until the very last second to reveal this. He sees the spawning pool just completed, actually. And here he goes. BoXeR positioning himself for the kill. Zerg knows these barracks are hidden somewhere. BoXeR's got to use this SCV to stop creep colonies from getting put up. One creep colony up, one creep colony. The bunker is coming up now. Here comes BoXeR moving in. The SCV is taking damage, but the drone is going to have to back off. He goes right for the creep colony. I think the Zerglings may be able to get there in time to stop this. He's going to have to micro pretty well. And it barely. One gets in there.
One got in there.
It's not enough, I don't think. When the sunken colony gets up.
Will he be able to? Oh, he's got 2 more.
Oh, and indeed, the bunker rush has failed. Now, what the hell is BoXeR going to do? BoXeR is just messed up badly here. The Zerglings are going to be out. I sense a loss for BoXeR at this point in time. If I turn out to be wrong, I'll gladly eat my words. All right, BoXeR knows he had to set out these two SCVs to try to hold up the onslaught of Zerglings, which is going to be heading at him. But I don't think it's going to be enough. BoXeR's barracks location is just too far away. Oh, man. That sucks. BoXeR's going to lose this game. Too many sunken colonies to counterattack with Marines. The Marines too far away to save the SCVs from the counterattack with the Zerglings. BoXeR should have moved out with those Marines probably about 2 seconds earlier. And, well, let's see here. What is BoXeR going to do? Nice micro so far, but I don't think it matters. BoXeR is not going to get away with this. So you can see he's moving his SCVs out. He might try to go in for an all-in with the SCVs and Marines. Well, if we get a shot of the Zerg place pretty soon up here, we'll have an idea of if he's going to go mutas or if he's going to stick with the Lings.
I don't know. You know, I think Hero, for 100%, knew that BoXeR was not going to go conventionally.
Actually, what's interesting is BoXeR's build should beat what Hero did. Literally, it's supposed to.
I really think Hero was expecting this, though.
Well, he might have been expecting it. Well, I think he realized what was going to happen, but I think the actual mistake here was BoXeR's execution. I mean, he just moved out a little bit too late. I mean, because the bunker should have been able to get up in time. He should have been more focused on stopping that drone from constructing the creep. It just seems like it was a mistake in execution. And then now, BoXeR going to try to hang on and come up with something here. Zerg's already got the third hatchery, though. And it looks like we're going to see a Spire anywhere? All right, I guess not. But pretty soon here, either that or Lurkers, because he does have... Okay, there's a Spire. Meanwhile, Zerg's just going to get a lot of Zerglings, force the Terran into a turtling position, and then get these mutas to deal some heavy damage. Nice micro there by BoXeR.
Yeah, I do feel bad. Like, when we're casting these games, we are very... BoXeR biased, but
yeah, well, how could I not be?
Exactly.
I just don't know if there's anything BoXeR can do. BoXeR already sacked his economy heavily, opening up with double barracks with Port Depot. Now he's hurt even more because he's wasted so many SCVs. The Zerg, light years ahead right now. Zerg should really zip around and go for the Vespian gas. I don't know why he didn't do that. Nice pick there. All right. Well, we got some Lings out here now. Okay, I know I keep counting it through the floor, but man, I don't think there's anything BoXeR can do now. He kills off these Marines. The barracks, it needs a place to land, both of them. And he's going to take out the SCV making the engineering bay, obviously, because the Mutalisks are going to come in here. Mutalisks are probably hatching as we speak. There they are. All right, well, the Mutalisks are going to come out. This is phase 2 of the Zerg harassment on the Terran. The Hero is a Jaedong. I mean, I don't know if he's going to micro perfectly here, but I can't imagine a reason why this shouldn't work. I'm surprised that, yeah, just go for the SCVs. There you go. Takes out the SCVs. Heavy damage being inflicted here. And there's just some serious damage getting inflicted here, man. More SCVs being picked up. BoXeR, I think, has lost. Look at the number of SCVs. I mean, I can count that on both hands. And even when he's done killing off these SCVs, the depot's going to be vulnerable. By the way, if you want to know how players micro Mutalisks like this, they use a hold position so that the Mutalisks stop immediately. And look at this, he has too many. It doesn't even matter.
The Koreans are even saying, you know, it's so BoXeR-esque not to GG just yet, even though he knows the game is pretty much up there.
GG. All right. Great games. We've seen so far in the tournament, but Hero knows that he's in the lead now. He knows he's not going to get clowned by BoXeR. And with that being said, I think Hero is definitely going to be in the lead. Now, BoXeR obviously has a second strategy ready. Did he really prepare a third, though?
I really hope so. I really hope so, yeah.
Yeah. Hero's probably feeling pretty good. I mean, there probably wasn't even too much of a stressful game with BoXeR really making the mistake and not Hero even having to make the good play there. So
again, it could have just been the map. I mean, I'm thinking it's a brand new map, and
yeah, maybe his timing was a little bit
exactly
off. Yeah, I think it's possible. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Well, they're both in the game. BoXeR just congratulated Hero for the good win. He said good job in Korean. And now we're going to get this going.
He says, I'm sorry, and he laughed, and he goes, yeah, my hand's not moving as fast as it used to.
I think, we do see a lot of friendly banter between these players before the game starts. I think we're going to get this going here, unless I'm mistaken.
Second map being Chupunyeong.
Chupunyeong?
Chupunyeong.
Chupunyeong?
Close enough.
We'll figure this out after the games are done.